everyone. Welcome back to Realms and Roleplay, Night City Stories. Thank you so much for joining us. And where we last left off, our band of bandits was attempting to infiltrate Omnitech, but Gizmo and Ruby were spotted by some folks who were headed downstairs to catch Zig Zag's impromptu concert. So we're going to pick up where we left off last time. Gizmo and Ruby, you are walking out of the elevator when you're spotted by this group of warehouse workers and guards. So there are like 3 guards and about 4 warehouse workers who see you.
I want to turn to Gizmo and say, all right, kid, what you got?
So are they, because they've seen us now, have they asked us anything yet?
Yeah, one of the security guards, when he spots you, is like, who are you? What are you doing up here?
And we have the card from using it from the elevator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I basically flash the card, and I'm like, exterminators. They have us checking all the different floors. They gave us the card to just go free as we need to, and it's a bad infestation. So we just, we got to go through. Hence the firepower. You don't want to see these guys. Trust me.
Okay, Gizmo, give me a persuasion check.
Can I also join with persuasion check by nodding?
Double persuasion.
Double persuasion?
What
you're not going to let me.
So
what's my base for persuasion?
Okay, let's take a look. So, Ruby, you can give Gizmo the help action, which in this game are luck points.
Nice.
So if you have luck points, you can give Gizmo some luck points.
I do have some luck points.
That's amazing.
I would love to give him... How's your persuasion, Gizmo?
What is my...
It's cool.
It's my cool?
It is your
cool.
Oops.
Relatively low, but...
Cool plus persuasion plus...
Cool plus...
Plus however many luck points you want to give him.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right,
I feel like that
We
was...
never use our luck.
No, I was just thinking about that. We should.
Hold on. Roll the crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I did say I'd give him luck points, so I should do that now.
So I got 20.
Okay.
Far out, ski.
So you say that you're going to exterminate something, and that's why you need the weapons. And you see they all kind of look at each other, and they're like, I've been hearing some weird noises in the vents. Well, you know what? Let us know if you need anything else. We're really happy that you're here. There's some food in the break room. And, if you go down this hallway, it'll lead you to the main office area. That key card should get you wherever you need to be. But feel free to just ring us up on the walkies in the security office if you need anything.
Appreciate it, guys. Oh, I heard there's a concert going on, by the way, down there. I guess they're letting everybody just kind of enjoy it for lunch or something. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah,
stay safe and, we'll get rid of these
two-bit
buggers
pop
for you.
star, Some people seem to like her. I don't know what the big deal is, but, head on down. I'm sure you'll have a good time.
One of the warehouse workers kind of like tries to cover up the caterpillar suit shirt with the jacket, and they're like, "Yeah, this is probably some dumb company thing, but we should get going. We don't want to miss it."
Stay safe out there, boys.
They shuffle off into the elevator to go downstairs.
I just look at Ruby like, can you fucking believe they bought it?
I'm gonna turn to Gizmo and say, I heard word that you had like this amazing idea, and I'm gonna say, no judgment, but I mean, well done.
Wait, that was your amazing idea?
Listen, Gizmo doesn't deal
That
with
was
people
the
often.
amazing idea.
I love it. I'm so excited.
All right.
In his mind, that's the best play.
And it worked.
Guess what?
Dude, it worked. Where's Sid at the moment? I forgot where Sid is.
Yeah, so
I can't
Sid
believe
was
that
able to
actually worked.
sneak around unseen. So Sid is on
Oh,
the
great,
other side
great,
of the
that's
house.
right.
Charles.
Yeah.
Sid's just like doing ninja stuff, and we're like,
Yeah.
Great. Well, so, I'll call out to Sid and say, looks like we've cleared the floor. Looks like Gizmo's cleared the floor.
By the way,
Head into the
Ruby has a
security-
rocket launcher, right?
Yeah,
What does
that's
Save
why
look like?
I'm saying
We're like
exterminators with
strapped
a rocket
up.
launcher.
Yeah.
They're really big. ones.
Yeah. Where is good for you? Is like, can Sid jack into the security office?
So I had gone to
Outlet?
that terminal. There was a terminal, I think, in the middle of the floor, and that was where I was headed. I think I was there or close to there. I don't know. It wasn't in the recap because I'm not Zig Zag. But
Feels like you should then take your own notes if you want to remember where you are specifically.
If I remember, weren't you waiting because you like couldn't get in view of them? If you were going to work on it, they were going to be able to see you.
yeah, I was close to the terminal.
She was hiding like a little girl.
So, Sid,
Yeah?
if you want to jack into this terminal, you can most certainly do that.
I would like to do that, but I need just a moment, please.
Okay.
She's put on
She's got to jack in.
She has her magical girl transformation sequence happen.
Yeah, spins around in the chair.
do so little cyberpunk stuff that the glasses weren't even on her desk.
I forgot my glasses. What? What are you saying?
Did they also make you less capable of hearing?
Well, I took my headphones off, so.
Zig Zag was
Whatever
saying
you all-
that we do so little cyberpunk stuff that you didn't even have the glasses on your desk.
She like brushes the dust off of it.
Listen. There are things. So how do you jack in again? I'm kidding. Mostly.
So, okay, you're able to connect to the terminal, but if you want to do any Netrunner abilities, then we'll need to do a net check.
Yes, I guess that's why I'm here. I would like to tap into the. It's really hard to see with these. I would like to tap into the security cameras. They're disabled, right? But can I turn them back on and look at because I'd like to see what's going on the 42nd floor and the 98th floor. See if I can get a look at the research lab and.
So, okay, let's do a check, and depending on what you get, will determine how much access you can get.
Okay. So, what kind of check do I do?
Let's do a control check, Netrunner check. For those watching who like haven't played this game, like net running is like a whole ass other system. Like, so that's why I'm like looking it up.
It's a game within a game.
And we're using the jumpstart rules because when we started, the full rules hadn't come out. So
Right.
I can, like, the full rules are definitely more complicated.
Okay. Also, my interface level is really low being that runner, I feel like. But anyway, I have a 15.
Awesome. So you are currently on the 10th floor. So you can see everything on the 10th floor all the way up to the 15th floor. But after that, it looks like you need a higher level of clearance than what this terminal can give you.
All right. Well, then I'd like to scan those floors to see if I see anything I'm looking for, what kind of security is there, and if I see any sign of Fennec, even though I doubt he'd be down that far.
Awesome. So yeah, you scan the 10th through the 15th floors. You see that these are like the accounting offices. There's like a company bank in there. So employees can go in there and cash in Omnibucks to purchase things from the store. And you also see that there's like a gift shop on the 12th floor. You can see that there are sort of these little pods that employees can sleep in, like a little break room area. So they have like a foosball table and other like amenities for a break room on the 13th floor. But that's mostly all it is. It doesn't seem like there's much security on these floors. It looks like the 10th floor is like the security hub for this section of the building.
Okay. All right. So then I jack back out, fill in my companions about what's going on. We're gonna have to get a lot closer to to where everybody is for me to be able to see any more, unfortunately.
Okay, So, what's our best way to get there? Do we have to just keep going up?
I think we can take the elevator, right? Didn't they say that your key card will take you as far as you want to go?
I mean, we could definitely try it.
So I guess then the question is, do we want to go all the way straight to the 42nd floor? Or do we want to go to 41 and see if I can see what's going on 42 before we get down there?
Are there any stairs? I mean, that's a long way to go, but can we get through stairs to get up, or do we need the key card when we get to that
Yeah, go
floor
ahead and
or?
do a perception
sorry.
check.
Oops. I rolled a d20. That's not going to be. It's going to be
That's a different game.
more helpful than we'd like. Not human perception, regular. 24.
Awesome. Yeah, so there's a stairwell in the warehouse where you are right now, and you can see that the elevator that you came out of is the one that leads back to the lobby. There's still a stairwell next to that. The elevator that you would take to get higher in the building is sort of in the middle of the 10th floor office space. So you'd have to like go out into the office space to get to the elevator.
But nobody is on this floor anymore that's going to bother us, right?
So when Sid did her scan, she saw that this floor is like the security hub for the 1st through the 15th floor. So there are other people around, like other security guards and folks like at desks, like monitoring the cameras and stuff like that for floor 1 through 15.
Okay.
Yeah. But so far, since you were able to just kind of pass off your disguise, you all are undetected and no alarms have been raised. So I want to do something a little different. Because you're infiltrating now, I want to roll initiative and then operate in initiative order. So let's go ahead and do that.
Well, I got a 1, so. I mean, I rolled a 1. But I have, that would give me an 11. Does that make a difference if I rolled a 1?
So
just automatically left.
Yes, so when you roll a nat 1, you have to roll again and subtract from your total.
Subtract. I forgot initiative. I'm so dumb. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. It's all good.
What is it again?
It's a 1d10 plus reflexes, yeah.
Plus reflexes. So 10.
Awesome.
Thank you. I've got to write
I have
that
a
down.
12.
There's only a few episodes left. You don't have to write anything down.
I know. Well, I've noticed that I've written it down on my notes, but I should have just written it down on my play sheet because then could have to go through 20 pages to keep
What
finding
did
stuff.
Raven get?
Oh.
Oh wait, we're also. I just assumed we weren't part of it because we're.
Oh,
doing
would you like to play the
Y'all
game with
playing.
us?
Yeah, y'all are in this too.
I don't want to play this game
The
anymore.
concert's just so good.
I thought I could get out of it with a concert.
Nice try.
And Zig Zag played for 4 episodes.
Okay, got a crit, so that's good.
Awesome.
Uh,
Heck yeah.
And then I rolled a 2, so.
Hey, sometimes it'd be like that. That's still good.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 12 plus 9. That's
20.
21.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
That is
And what about
Sorry.
Zig Zag? No, that's all good.
18.
18? Okay, awesome. What did
Yeah, 8 plus 10. 18.
what did what did Sid get after the recount?
7.
7? Okay. No worries. Okay, so in that case, I almost
No worries
guessed
for
right.
you, maybe.
There's never any worries for me. I am completely
That
safe.
evil laugh.
All right, there we go. Yay. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. All right, so in that case, you all have sort of the infiltration team who are on the 10th floor at the moment. You've kind of secured the warehouse. So now, Raven, You and Zig Zag are downstairs having a good time. Everybody is flooding and filling the lobby. What's Ravenne gonna do?
I'm still streaming, like hyping everybody up. The receptionist lady is also hyping up too, right?
Yeah, so you were able to distract the receptionist last episode. So far as you can tell, everything seems good for now. I will say, like, since you all are kind of in two separate modes right now, like you and Zig Zag are like distracting people, you can totally pass if there's nothing that you want to do. But if there's something specific you want to do, then go for it.
I'm gonna ask Zig Zag, is there anything that you want to tell your fans online? I'll like show her the screen.
Yeah, Zig Zag does want to tell her fans everything. No, yeah, I mean, I guess she's just gonna be like, I just want to tell all my fans that I love you and catapult soup is my life, and I hope it's your life too. Come on down to Omnitech if you want to party. They're gonna let anyone on.
Okay, awesome. 1 second.
Is that true? Who knows? Zig Zag can say whatever she wants.
You have all the power, yeah. Okay.
She's a woman with agency.
Storm the Omnitech.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
cool.
Good.
So, anything else, Ravenne or Zig Zag?
While Ravenne and I are sort of next to each other, I just am gonna quickly ask her if we should try to get further into the building, or if not, because I can pretend I need to use the bathroom or I need a green room of some sort.
Try to see if we can negotiate a green room if you need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe I've tried to find a place for intermission. And then we can just sneak into the building.
Go for it. Give me a perception check, one or both of you.
I think we could both do it.
Yeah, let's both perceive.
We both like perceiving.
With our
We
eyeballs.
love perceiving.
I love looking at things. That's a 10. Okay, wait, what's my perception?
Oh, awesome. So that's a crit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me roll another one.
Okay, I got a 20, like, with everything.
Okay, awesome. So, Ravenne, you know, everybody's kind of crowded around Zig Zag, and people are really hyped, jumping around, dancing and stuff. But you see that there is a conference room that's currently not being used that you could probably slip into.
Hey, Zig Zag, there's a conference room that's currently not being used.
Mm-hmm. That we could probably slip into.
Probably. Theoretically.
I got a 27. Do I see anything better than a conference room?
Yeah, you know what? You see that the cafeteria is pretty much empty now. Everybody's come out of the cafeteria to come and party with y'all.
Okay. Come back to us. Let me try to think about this.
Okay, cool.
So we have the lay of the land. Let me think about what we're doing.
Cool. So y'all are plotting something. So infiltration team, Gizmo, you and Charles sort of have the lay of the land. Sid did a net action and got sort of a map of the first 15 floors. What are the three of y'all gonna do now?
I guess the best move is to go towards the other elevator and try and just go up, right? Because if everybody's down for that. So
Ruby,
we're
you
gonna.
I don't
mentioned
think
that
we've
you
got any
wanted-
other choice.
Okay, cool.
No. That I wanted to what? What did I say?
You mentioned that you wanted to find some stairs. Do you still want to do that, or are y'all going to the elevator?
Oh yeah, but I thought you said that the stairs didn't.
There is a
Go up?
stairwell next to the elevator you came from. You'd have to go in there to see
Right.
where it goes, but
That just seems so dangerous, and we shouldn't split up. But I really kind of want to do that because I feel like we can get higher by
okay.
doing that. Or can we send Charles? Can we send Charles up the
Up
would
the
he
stairs.
go upstairs?
Yeah.
Can Charles go upstairs?
Charles can do whatever. You know, he's got it all.
And then we can, and maybe he can do a little scopage of higher up in the building for us.
Yeah, I'm down to try that. So I look at Charles and I'm like, hey, bud, we were thinking about using the stairs, but we want to make sure it's all safe there. So can you just bounce around and check out the floors for us?
Charles like beeps and hops up and down, and then goes into the stairwell and like climbs up the side of the walls. So a few minutes go by, and then Charles comes back and brings up the hollow map, and Charles shows you that the stairwell leads to floor 15 from here.
Okay. And we can see that there are no people in the stairwell or anything?
I mean, like, as you're like kind of talking to Charles, you see that there are just employees going between floors and stuff like that, but there's not like anything of consequence in the stairwells.
Okay. So I look at two of you guys and I'm like, well, what's the move? I mean, I don't see one being more danger than the other. The stairs might be slower though.
I mean, we have to go, what, like another 30 floors?
I
32
say we take
floors.
the elevator.
I'm with you. I was just hoping we could get higher on the stairs. So if it's the same, let's take the elevator.
Okay, awesome. So, are you going to walk into? Are you going to change your appearance at all before you go into the main room where the elevator is? Because if not, then I need a stealth check.
Are we able to? I didn't know we were able to change our appearance.
You can look around and see if there's some stuff around here that you could use.
Well, then sure. Definitely gonna do that.
Yes, please.
What do we need to do for that? Do we need to check for anything?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation.
Okay.
Can we all do this, or are we still in Gizmo's turn?
You can all do it. I think the turn thing actually isn't really working, so let's just act as
All right. Did I jump
We
that?
tried.
yeah, it was
I
worth a shot.
forgot.
What'd you say, Ruby?
No, I said, I'm sorry. I think I might have jumped the turn thing because I forgot. That
It
we
doesn't
were
matter.
working in
It's not
turns,
really
so-
working. Let's just forget the turn
Okay,
thing.
All Okay.
What would it be? I don't have investigation. I have. Would it be like perception?
Right. I don't think that's a stat in this game. Let's see. Let's do. Let's do perception.
Okay.
Or local expert?
Oh yeah, let's do local expert. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That one's better.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
got a 26.
Okay. Gizmo.
I got a 19.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you all are looking around, and Ruby, you see that in the like security office where those guards were hanging out, there are lockers with different people's like name tags on them. You can see that the lockers are really shabby, and the name tags are just like pieces of paper that are kind of like faded and taped to each locker. But there are some security uniforms in the different lockers.
Shall we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
Awesome.
Okay.
So, yeah, y'all are.
So I'm gonna grab.
Sorry, go for it.
No, I was going to say, I just want to like find the person with the coolest name and then grab that person's uniform.
Okay.
It's like the sleeves are too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve.
I just want a cool name. I just want a cool name tag.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a cool name.
You see,
Kunta.
there's somebody named Felix, and I don't know why I had to look that up. Somebody named Felix, and you get their uniform.
Great. Thank you, Felix. Thank you. Doing your
Yes.
country a service today.
And so the rest of you can get uniforms also. Rest being Gizmo and Sid, if you'd like.
Okay,
I
and we
want
can
a
put these
uniform.
on over top of our uniform, like over top of our armor.
You can most certainly try. You can look. You can see if there's a larger one that you could probably put over your armor, but you'd have to swap out your clothes for for this. I forgot to mention that.
That's what I'm wondering. Because I just have a body weight suit. I can imagine that, like, the security guards are probably bigger than Sid. So
Yeah,
she's going to try to slip a
fine.
uniform onto her top.
This isn't worth making you do a check for. So yeah, no, you could totally do that. And you even find some like bags and stuff to carry your extra weapons in, so you're a little less conspicuous. So you all are in disguise, and you, at least for now, seem to be in the clear under the radar. So what would you like to do now?
Head towards the elevator.
Okay, dope. So you get to the elevator, and once you get inside, you see that the buttons go from 1 to 15.
Okay. I look at Sid and Ruby, and I'm like, do we want to go straight to 15?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, unless you want to stop by the gift shop, I think we should go ahead and see if we can get to a different elevator.
Gift shop here?
I told you, you never listened to me when I talked. But yes, there's a gift shop. There's like sleeping pods. There's all this stuff. There's all this other stuff. But I didn't say anything.
You know, on the way out, maybe we'll check the gift shop. I always like the weird little knickknacks in these places.
I mean, this is true. This is true. You could get something from Priya.
Plus, come on.
But now hear me out. If people are going up to the upper offices and meeting fancy people, maybe they have to stop at the gift shop before they go. So maybe there's more chance of getting higher on the gift shop floor than there is on the 15th floor.
Oh, that's an
But the
interesting
15th
point.
floor is just accounting offices and stuff. They don't need to go higher up, but maybe the gift shop is the stop that, I mean, I could just be wasting a crap ton of time that we don't have, but I'm just putting it out there.
We might be able to find some like fancier looking clothes there too. So let's go to the gift shop.
To the gift shop. All right, what floor is that on?
12.
Looks like we're going to floor
Worst
12.
case, we
Yeah, so you
Yeah, no problem. Let's go to the gift shop. Let me just Google what things you find in a gift shop.
so you head to the 12th floor to get to the gift shop, and Zig Zag and Ravenne, what are y'all up to?
So glad you asked. Thank you. We've been plotting secretly while you all have been doing this.
We were Googling what to do if we were planning a heist.
Yeah.
How to heist.
How to do a heist. We want to go to the gift shop. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So Zig Zag. Well, I have one more question for Ravenne that I didn't get to, but I don't know if I should try and do it. Okay, so Zig Zag is gonna be like, okay, everyone, we've been listening to a lot of great Caterpillar Soup songs. Am I right?
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah. How would you all feel if I took a quick intermission and just sort of, got my star power back, and then you all waited in the cafeteria for a meet and greet? I'm gonna sign anything and everything that you want me to sign.
Go ahead
I like
and
look
do
at
a
the crowd like,
persuasion
let's
check.
go.
All right, babe. Persuasion. Oh my god, another 10, which means anytime I try to shoot anyone later, I will not succeed. That was a 1 also, so that's fine. So 10 plus a 1. Okay, hold on. What is my persuasion? So that is an 18, I think.
Awesome.
No, 28. Sorry, I forgot the 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
The
yeah.
extra 10 is a 28.
Everybody's like, whoa, yeah! And people start like rushing, mad dash towards the cafeteria. People are getting trampled. Like, it's wild. People are so excited to have an autograph session with you. The receptionist is like, all right, calm and orderly fashion, everyone. Just trying to keep everybody in line, but is unsuccessful. So people are pretty distracted as they rush toward the cafeteria. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Did everybody go into the cafeteria?
They're in the process of trying to get in there. Yeah.
Can I whisper to Ravenne and say, see if you can grab a key card?
Okay, should I still be live streaming?
Good question.
Are you live streaming this conversation? No, I'm just kidding.
Good question.
Okay, yeah. So you want to
Take a break? I guess take a break. But
Do you
All
wanna-
right, guys, we'll be right back. See you soon.
yeah.
Stop the live stream.
Is it slightly still?
That's what I was also sort of looking up. But
Let's see. Well, if you'd like to try to swipe a key card, let's just do athletics and see if you can get it.
Should
both of us try. Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
both try
Okay.
target as
Yeah.
people are like running by into the cafeteria.
okay.
Pick a card, any card.
I got a 18.
I got a 13.
Okay, awesome. So there are a ton of people, moving every which way, trying to get into the cafeteria, bumping into each other. Zig Zag on a 13, you are able to get somebody's key card. It looks like this person was one of the greeters. So this door will unlock. This card will unlock the front door. It looks like this is one of the people that you saw there. Ravenne, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Okay, awesome. So you swipe somebody's card and you look at it. There's a photo of somebody. It says her name is Sherry, and it says gift shop attendant on the card.
Wow.
So let's come back to the other group. So you get to the 12th floor, and
Wait. Can we do one more thing? Can
Oh,
we
yeah,
go
sure.
we want to go into the conference room and check in with the team on the comms. That was our plan. Once people cleared out.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you slip into the conference room. People are distracted, and go ahead and check in if you'd like.
Hey, how are you all doing? Oh, it's Zig Zag.
Surprisingly, we're actually still alive, so all's going well.
What's
We're,
good? What's the plan?
Well, we're on the way to the gift shop. Because that seemed like the logical choice at the time. You guys want anything?
Actually, we could maybe visit you at the gift shop too. I'll look at Zig Zag to see if she's like. Yeah. We'll meet you at the gift shop too. We wanna pick up a couple souvenirs maybe.
All right, we're on floor 12, so you're gonna have to get up here pretty quick. But this is Ruby's idea, so we figured we'll wing it.
Here's an idea. On your way up, grab whatever you can. If you got pens, sign it. We're gonna give a ton of merch to the gift shop and leave it there, and then make our way out of here.
You know what? That's not the craziest idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of pens.
Or
from the
we could
conference
say
room.
we're exterminators. I don't know. You go.
We're heading up to sign merch right
worked.
now.
Yeah. Are there Sharpies? Can I grab some Sharpies from the conference room?
Yeah, there's so many pens and so many Sharpies. You get like a 2 handfuls of them.
When you're in a corporate building, all they got are Sharpies.
Oh, they got a
So
Sharpie.
many Sharpies everywhere. Yeah.
Corporate theft.
They're even some of those that are like dry erase markers and
Ooh.
Sharpies at the same time.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're fancy. So you say that you're gonna rendezvous with them at the gift shop. So y'all in the elevator, you get to the 12th floor. Are you going to wait for them, or are y'all going inside?
We can wait in the elevator as that's an option.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, if you want, yeah, you can try.
I think we're safer getting out, aren't we?
Yeah,
'Cause
I think we should get
someone
into
could
the
take the
hallway.
elevator and bring us down again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you exit the elevator on the 12th floor. You see that the whole floor is a gift shop. Like as soon as you exit, there's a really small hallway, and then there's this door that kind of looks like a USB port on a PC. And there's a gift shop kind of written in curved words over the top. You see that they're in this hallway that you've come out into, the small hallway. There are a ton of different elevators in the hallway, and they're like dinging, and folks are coming out. So you notice that like the people coming from the different elevators, like Some of them are dressed like the people you saw on the first floor. You notice that there are some people in suits. There are also some other folks who kind of have this weird looking experimental tech on. Like it looks like they're wearing reflective mirrors, like a mirror suit. And there's people from everywhere coming from these different elevators. The gift shop is packed. There's so many people everywhere. You see that there are little plush versions of Charles that are by the entrance. And so the gift shop is a wonder to see.
Amazing. I instantly pick up one of the squishy robots, and I just, Charles is on my shoulder, so I just kind of like show it to him and give it a little squeak and see if he approves.
Give me a persuasion check.
I got 12.
Awesome. So you hold it up to Charles, and Charles swats it away.
And I just look at him, I'm like, yeah,
no.
nothing like the real thing, but
It's like why I oughta.
yeah.
He's a dog barking at his reflection in the mirror. Who's that robot?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to come back to Ravenne and Zig Zag. So people are pretty much in the cafeteria now. There are so many people that not everybody fits in the cafeteria. So there's some folks who are kind of like outside waiting to get in. And what would you like to do?
Okay, so we're gonna go up. We're gonna be signing things up at the gift shop, right? We can live stream it so that, you know, if anything suspicious happens, like people will know, people will see it. Do we wanna like tell anybody that we're gonna go up and start signing things at the gift shop, or should we just head up right now?
I am slightly concerned if we go back to live streaming that everyone in this building will know where we are, which is like less concerning for our alibi, but more concerning if we accidentally catch Sid, Gizmo, and Ruby on it. So I think we hold off on the live stream. I come out of here with the Sharpies, or the markers, the signing markers, the not
Schmarkers.
the schmarkers, yeah. And I just start signing things, making my way into the elevator, and then just telling the people who are watching me that we're going to the gift shop. Because I feel like I can sell that, maybe.
Okay, cool. Maybe I could take like, I'll make sure that nobody's in the picture, and I could just take some like pictures of you signing things for credibility. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
So then we don't have to worry about anybody accidentally getting in frame. But
I like
people
that.
still
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Cool,
Perfect.
cool.
Okay.
I don't know how I like suddenly became your social media manager, but it's fine. Anyways.
Honestly, where were you this whole time? Because honestly, you should have been just doing this when I was actually Caterpillar Soup, and not when I was trying to plan sort of the downfall of a multi-billion-dollar company for my crime family.
Yeah. Sorry, I was busy moving around your speakers and stuff and other things and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk to our hiring manager because clearly your talents have been wasted.
All right, elevator time.
Okay, so we are going to leave out of the conference room. I feel like I look very cool, and I just want to say that. Like, even through all of this, like, Zig Zag doesn't sweat, she glistens. So she's just looking flawless.
You are so fabulous right now.
Yes. So she walks out, and she just, like, takes the cap off of the pen and just, like, who wants the first autograph? And just, like, starts signing things. People are, like, shooting towards her and be like, how would you feel if I just signed a bunch of stuff in the gift shop? And, like, presses the elevator button.
So okay, cool. So you people were cramming into the cafeteria, and you come out of the conference room. You're like, I want to sign stuff. So people start to rush over from the cafeteria
Perfect.
to where you are. It's chaos. And you ask about signing stuff in the gift shop. People don't even hear you. They're just like, sign
Great.
this. Oh, they're
Absolutely
like
great.
holding stuff up towards you. The elevator beeps and comes down. And do you want to continue to sign stuff, or are you going to get in the elevator and try to go to the gift shop?
I feel like I'm gonna back into the elevator while signing things.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
yeah.
you know, like,
Okay.
and that's
That's
for
the
you,
rock
and take a
star
step
move.
back, and then take a step back, and then...
Like, I'll like kind of be trying to like keep her safe, like block her off a little bit. I'll be like, we will be right back. We're gonna sign some things for the fans in the gift shop. See you in just a second.
Okay, you're trying to hold people back. People are like trying to push their way into the elevator. It's madness, but Ravenne, you're able to keep folks out, and y'all are in the elevator headed towards the gift shop.
Thank
So-
you, Sherry.
I suspect a rush on the gift shop very shortly.
We are the strangest crew.
I don't know how to infiltrate things, you know? Like...
Clearly, none of us do.
What happened to your crime family upbringing? Didn't they teach you infiltration
we
101?
didn't do corporate espionage.
Awesome.
I
So-
believe our specialty is art forgeries,
Yeah,
which
this
is a little different skill set.
bit out of the element. So, Gizmo, Sid, and Ruby, you are waiting by the gift shop. And as you're waiting there, you hear people as they're coming up the elevator, and some folks are like, did you see that message on the company Slack? It said that Zig Zag's coming to the gift shop. And you hear other people like, Zig Zag's coming to the gift shop? And there's like chaos that just breaks out in the gift shop as people start to rush back towards the elevators. And you see that as more people come outside, more and more people start to flood out of the elevators. Like at first it was like 1 or 2 people that came out of each one, and now it's like 7 or 8 people coming out of each elevator. And there are probably about 20 people waiting by the elevators. So Ravenne and Zig Zag, you took an elevator from the first floor, and it actually takes you to the gift shop, into the gift shop, because Ravenne has the key card from someone who works there. So it opens up in the gift shop. And as soon as it does, like magic, everybody in there just kind of drops what they're doing and starts to rush toward you. And people are like, will you sign this? Will you sign this? Just bombarding you with merchandise from the gift shop to sign.
Big Z's.
So there's a big commotion, and everyone seems pretty distracted by trying to reach Zig Zag.
I assume that like nobody's watching me, so I'm just gonna like slightly toss the key card to the side and hope that we don't need it anymore.
Okay,
Be like,
cool.
oh, didn't have it, wasn't me.
Yeah, in the madness, you're able to ditch the key card. So you all are kind of more or less together on the same floor. So as this chaos is happening and Zig Zag is signing stuff, what would you all like to do?
I want to look for some business clothes. Do they have any like, like polos or button downs with their like company logo in the pocket?
Oh, in the gift shop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you see like there's this section labeled Omnitech and You, and you see the mannequins are like people in different poses, and it's like employee of the month guy, and like the ideal Omnitech technician and all this kind of stuff. So you see that there are polos and t-shirts and v-necks. They all have that weird like smooth like polyester fabric feel to them, that those like work shirts that are kind of cheap but also they pretend that they look nice from a distance or whatever. So yeah, there's a ton of those.
Okay, so I turned to Gizmo, Ruby, like I've tried to like pull them away. We're gonna use this diversion. I think that we need to get like into more corporate looking stuff, so we can get to the higher floors. I think that's a better disguise for us than this security gear. So do you want to grab some things?
How about if 2 of us go corporate, 1 goes security, because then it'll look like the security guard's kind of leading
Oh,
us
yeah.
through.
Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll play security since,
I mean, you
What
don't
should
have to.
you're both going to clean up better than I am.
True.
Sure, let's do that, and let's get dressed, and then I also want to grab like a couple of extra shirts for Ravenne and Zig Zag just in case they need to make a quick change later, and I stick that in my bag. So I'm gonna take off the security and put it on over top of my body armor.
How do we navigate the incredible amount of artillery that we're carrying?
We have bags, right? Don't we have bags?
We have those, like, yeah.
Yeah, can we get some bags? Can we get some Omnitech bags, like duffel bags and stuff?
We have them from the other.
Bags.
Yeah, we have bags.
Also, like it's video game logic. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Your stuff is your rocket launchers in your pocket.
Stuff,
like
yeah.
it's not
I'm
like
also,
on your
A business person with a rocket launch.
Yeah, exactly. I also,
business person.
as we're like kind of like scrounging around, I noticed that they have like shot glasses that say Omnitech on them. So I just kind of like stick two fingers, like take two and just put them in my pocket. Like I always take the shot glasses from these places.
You got
Awesome. So you're pocketing the shot glasses. Sid, do you change your disguise in the open, or do you go like into a room or something?
Dressing room.
Yeah, I look around for a dressing room.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you go and you find a dressing room, and y'all are able to swap your disguises. So while they're getting changed into their disguises, Zig Zag, you are completely surrounded. You can't even move. Like people are shoulder to shoulder, just like jamming stuff in your face. Like sign this, Zig Zag. I love you. Oh my gosh, Caliper soup. Ravenne, people have kind of started to push you out of the way just to try to get to Zig Zag. And you all get into your disguises. What would you like to do? Oh,
okay, this is a really great time for me to kind of like elbow forward a little bit and take that picture while she's just surrounded by the fans and you can't see them from the dressing room.
Okay.
Post it to my social.
Of course. So I go over, I'm like, and while I'm in the process of posting, I look up and I see the little robot plushies. I would really like to take one.
Awesome. Yeah, so you post this photo to Zig Zag socials, you snag some plushies. Gizmo, Sid, and Ruby, you are in the disguises that Sid found. What's the play? What would you like to do?
Well, before we leave the clothing area, I want to grab a little Omnitech onesie and hand it to Gizmo and be like, get this for Priya.
You're right. She'd like that. Shove that in the duffel bag.
Awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So are the stairs at a different part than the elevators? Like if we go towards the stairs, is it away from where everybody is?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Do the stairs at this point have the same access as the elevators?
So there was a stairwell that Charles went up that was
right.
From
That just
oh,
went
you're
up
on the
to
12th floor.
or
Sorry.
it went to the 15th floor, right?
That's right. I was thinking you were on the 15th floor. My bad. So yeah, the stairs are by the elevator, and there's a stairwell that Charles explored earlier by the elevators. If y'all wanted to go there.
I got a 17.
Awesome. So Sid, you actually noticed that there's a like employee stairwell that you can access. So like if you went behind the counter, like behind the gift shop where the additional inventory is.
So I tell the others, I say, I think that we should try to get up this stairwell for a little bit higher, and then we can go on.
Works for me.
Works for me. Do we want to send Charles up again and see if do a little bit of recon work?
I don't know if we have time, do we?
I don't think we need to, honestly.
All right, let's go then.
Awesome. So you head back into the break area. You see people back there are freaking out, and they're like, "We need more plushies!" Ah! And they're trying to just like restock everything as quick as possible. In the middle of the room, backstage, behind Disney, behind the storage area, there's this giant hole where you see like people throwing like ripped clothes and ripped toys and stuff down into it. It looks like a laundry chute, but for like old merchandise that they're throwing stuff in. And so as you go past that, there's the employee stairwell, and you start to head up that stairwell in the back. So Zig Zag and Ravenne, what are y'all doing?
I'm just holding the plushie for comfort right now. Kind of sad that it's not the real thing, but I'm definitely getting like pushed away from Zig Zag, and I'm like kind of trying to fight back, but the claustrophobia is kicking in, and so I'm just squeezing him for comfort.
As you're holding on to the plushie, you are being swept away in the waves of people who are trying to get to Zig Zag. And people are nonstop, just waves and waves trying to get to Zig Zag. What's up, Ruby?
I would like to use my micro radio implant to click into the security guards, and I would like to say to the security guards, not as Ruby, but we're on the 12th floor here. It looks like we've got a situation. We're going to need some extra security. Zig Zag's on the 12th floor with the gift shop, but she's being mobbed, and I can see a potentially dangerous situation here. So can we please get some people sent up to protect her?
Go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Over.
Over. Bitches. Oh, actually, I forgot. Persuasion's cool, isn't it?
They're like, who's this?
24.
Awesome. You hear
24.
somebody come back over the radio and be like, 10-4, that's a safety hazard, a fire hazard. I'll go check it out right now. Over. And then somebody else clicks in and is like, I've always hated caterpillar soup. Over. And so there's some security people who are headed to deal with that situation.
Zig Zag is gonna try to maintain some order by drawing on her "I'm the leader of the crime boss" power. By just being like, she just like draws herself up and she's like, "Hey, one at a time here. We're not animals. Everyone, let's fall into an orderly fashion." She's also being mobbed.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Yeah.
I will try.
Mob boss being mobbed.
A mob boss being mobbed. I am cool, and 6 + 6 is 12, so 22.
Awesome. You see everybody kind of stops for a moment, and then they're like, all right. And they kind of form a single file line and stop crowding around you.
The all shucks reaction.
I walk back up to take Zig Zag's side.
Awesome. So you are standing next to Zig Zag as people come up one at a time to get something signed. So Ruby, Gizmo, and Sid, you make it to the 15th floor at the top of the stairwell, and inside is
Another gift shop.
oh no, it's
Just the gift shop headquarters.
Yeah.
You get a gift shop.
it's like a jungle of cubicles. So they have sort of like a hybrid office plan where they're like low dividers that you can see over. You see a lot of people are kind of having to share a desk. There's probably like thousands of people huddled into this small area. Everybody's kind of like really cramped on their PC, just like cranking out code and doing work. You see that there are people who you can only assume are like middle management patrolling the different hallways. When they see somebody who's like not typing or working, or like maybe there's somebody who's taking a drink of water, they write the person up. So things are pretty strict on this floor. But you all are in disguise with what Sid found in the gift shop.
Oh man, they're gonna get written up so bad.
I mean, we can try and persuade everyone to go down to the gift shop.
Well, so question as far on this floor, what is our What's our objective on this floor? Or are we still trying to get higher from here?
Get as high as we can, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get to the 42nd floor and then the 98th floor.
So do we see that, like, is it the kind of thing where this room, like, it's like across the room, there's another elevator that we have to take kind of thing? Like, do we have an objective in this room to achieve spatially?
Yeah,
make a
is
perception
there
check.
elevators? Yeah.
Ruby, you want to do that for us, since I think you have the best perception, right?
Yeah, but now it's under pressure, so if I crit, I'm really sorry. A bad crit.
This is where the A team comes in.
Is this local expert or perception?
Perception, please.
25.
Awesome. So yeah, Ruby, you see that.
Thank you, Cissy.
What's it called? Across the room, there are glass doors that kind of lead into a lobby area, and over there are elevators.
Okay. So I tell them that. I tell Sid and Gizmo that. And then suggest perhaps that one of these people riding everyone up is going to have a card that'll take us higher. Maybe. Do we want to just kind of head that way with purpose and see how far we get?
I look at a desk. I look for a desk that's unoccupied, and see if I can grab a folder. Just a folder, or a clipboard. Just anytime you walk around with a folder or a clipboard, nobody's gonna really bother you.
Can I have a... Oh, wait, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
So do I roll for that?
Oh, no. I meant Gizmo.
I can just do
What were
it?
you gonna say, Gizmo?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if I could have Charles, like, kind of like skid around and scan the bodies to see if someone has the card.
Okay. So Sid, you see, there are like holographic holographic clipboards. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Holographic clipboards that are at the end of each aisle, sort of like in a small bucket, and like you pick one up out of that bucket, and you can see that it lists out all the tasks that people in the row are supposed to be working on. So you can see that each of the folks who are kind of patrolling the different aisles has one of these, and they're making sure that everybody is working on what they're supposed to be doing. So Gizmo, Charles scans the room, and you see that every person at the desk has a similar card to what you found on the folks on lower levels, but the folks walking around and patrolling have a card that's got a different color on the badge.
So anybody patrolling has that other card.
You can assume so.
Okay. So we're gonna need to figure that out. Okay.
Does Sid have the ability, to hack into one of the computers and send a company-wide message to say that Zig Zag is going to be in the kitchen area at X o'clock signing autographs? Just to try and get as many people out and down as
or
possible.
even quicker, could you set off like the fire alarm on the floor?
Ooh. Also helpful.
Although they might shut down
Probably.
the elevators. I'm
I
glad
don't
to.
know. Just a thought.
Well, let me look around for an open terminal.
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception check.
$17.
Awesome. So you're looking around. You see one of the sort of attendants who's walking the hall is like, I told you, the next time you play, I caught you playing games, you're out of here. And the guy's like, I was just checking real quick, and his PC like shuts off, and he gets dragged away by some security folks. So that terminal is now free.
That's just what it's like in corporate America. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely, that's what happens.
Solitaire.
100%. Okay, so then I want to go and can I just go sit down? See if I can get it to go on?
Yeah, so you go and sit at the terminal. A window pops up that's like new employee orientation, and this video starts playing, an orientation video. So if you would like, you can attempt to jack into this terminal. However, I'm going to need you to do a stealth check also.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, well, so stealth, let's see. Okay, so I got 16 for the stealth.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so you're able to jack into the terminal. It seems like nobody is seeing you.
Awesome. Okay, and then I can do like an interface. Okay. So I got a 9 for that. Oops.
Awesome. So with the 9, you get an error message that says incorrect password.
Yeah.
Please contact administrator.
Does it have have information for the administrator?
Do another check, net action, just to see if you can find out.
10.
Yeah, there's like there's a code that appears underneath where it says contact administrator, and you can see that you're supposed to take this code and use it somewhere, but you can't really decipher where you need to use that code.
Okay.
So what are Gizmo and Ruby doing while Sid's doing this?
I am looking for a fire alarm because I want to try and basically, between me and Charles, wire it so that it goes off but doesn't shut down the elevators. So like it's like a phantom like alarm basically.
Okay, so you're like patrolling the office looking for a fire alarm?
Yeah, and since
Okay,
I,
awesome.
I look like maintenance, right?
You do. So go ahead and give me are you being stealthy? Are you attempting to sneak?
You look
I
like
don't think so.
security.
I look like security. Yeah,
Security, yeah.
So
Oh,
I think
security?
at this point, I'm just walking around like as if I'm checking them, kind of like just like doing the rounds of the safety precautions of the area.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so you're looking for a potential emergency alarm. We'll come back to that. Ruby, what are you up to?
I think I'd like to shadow Gizmo as like a corporate exec, just making sure that the security guards like just following because we're looking for something.
Okay, awesome. So before we resolve that, Ravenne and Zig Zag, what are you up to?
Have the security guards arrived that Ruby called?
Right, so you are signing items for people. It seems like a never-ending line of people, and 3 or 4 security guards come up, and you see they like kind of poke their head in the security shop, and they see that everybody's in a single file line. They kind of look at each other like, "What's the problem?" and they leave.
No. As soon as I see them poke in, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, you there! Get over here!"
Us? What?
Yeah, you're security, right?
Yeah. I mean, but like, what do you want? It seems like everything's under control.
Yeah, I had to get it under control. I was under the understanding that my PR handled all of this, and so I shouldn't have to be mobbed. You take me to your boss right now. I want to have a conversation about what's going on here.
Go ahead and give me a either is intimidate the chat. If intimidate is an option, do that. If not, then do persuasion.
I don't think it is.
Can't say intimidate.
I think it's interrogation, but there's not intimidation.
Okay,
I'm not really interrogating.
let's
him.
do persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Awesome. You see that they kind of start sweating bullets. They're like, "We're so sorry. We don't know who was supposed to be security detail for you, but we'll get this cleaned up right away. We'll take you to see the boss."
Thank you. Yeah, this has been an absolute nightmare of a situation. My excellent assistant here, Ravenne, has been handling everything on her own. I'm gonna have to give her a raise now because you have so completely botched this entire PR publicity stunt.
We're so sorry that you're going to have to pay her more. We'll make this up to you. I don't know what else to say. You see people in line are like, hey, what's going on?
We will be right back as soon as we get this worked out because I am here for you. I'm here for you and because Omnitech cares. But if they can't take care of me, how can I take care of you?
People like start clapping and cheering. And the security guards lead you off to meet their boss. So
yeah, invent him, Carmen. Could you invent him real quick? Could you just get them invented real quick?
Sure thing. So Gizmo and Ruby, you see that there is a inclement weather alarm. So they don't really have fire alarms in this building, but there is a keypad that has a small note above it that says in case of emergency weather, and it looks like you need to enter a code.
Am I able to override that with my tech abilities? Can I just like get on in there?
Yeah, do a tech check.
Okay. Well, let me get on in there. Let me see. It's gonna be good.
Just gonna get if I could just
just a soupçon. Oh, it's a crit, baby. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
a good
oh my
crit.
God. Oh, this is gonna this is gonna do some. All right, hold on.
Ew, David, a little tech check.
Jesus Christ, 35.
Oh my god.
And
So oh my gosh. You like hack into this system, and not only are you able to control
I can control the weather.
emergency inclement weather system, it seems like you've gained access to like security features for this floor. So like
I just take a beat and I just look at Ruby like jackpot.
Nice.
You can like close the shutters. You can shut off all the PCs. You can like send out emergency messages to everyone across like the employee communication channels.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty much whatever you could think of, you could do.
So much power.
Can Gizmo get Charles to copy all that information so we can potentially use it in the future, as opposed to right at this very second?
Yeah. So Charles, like a little USB thing, like comes out of Charles's back and plugs into the security port, and Charles gets zapped. So it seems like Charles is not able to copy this because that would be ridiculous. So
I had to try. Come
it
on.
was worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
Oh, it's okay though, right?
I can't talk it down. So. All right. So what are you gonna do, Gizmo?
I mean, basically, we want to clear our like whole area so that we can just kind of freely get to the elevator and get access to the next floor, right? Because we want to get to. Wait, what floor are we on right now?
We're on 15.
We're on 15. So now,
Yeah. How are we gonna get up though? We don't have access to get up. It's like I agree. I think you're absolutely on the right track. Let's get as many people out so that we can make our way unseen. But how do we get up?
Well, our key card, didn't they say our key card should work on all the floors? When we talked to security on back on the
Your
10th
key
floor?
card should get you everywhere you need to go.
Oh, well then, great. Thank you very much.
so then I'm gonna program the alarm to basically shut everything down, like system-wise in all the cubicles, and put up a message that basically is like routine, override, mandatory half-hour break.
Say that one more time. You're gonna do what now?
Basically gonna like shut this, like, I'm not going to make it so that there's like a whole thing going on like of chaos, but I'm going to have all the, like, the system of all the computers and the cubicles and everything, like, basically shut down and go into like a hard reboot and just like leave a message that's basically like, you know, come back in 30 minutes more or less, like we need to reboot the whole system. So just like, you know.
Gotcha. So you you do this, and every terminal on the floor gets a blue screen, and that message pops up, and everybody's like, what's happening? And you see that the folks who are kind of walking around seem really confused, and they're trying to help get the machines back up and running. So it seems like you created quite a distraction. Yes, Sid.
So while this happens, I want to pop up from my terminal and like act as upset as everybody else does, and I want to see if I can boost one of those cards from one of the monitors.
Awesome. Go ahead and do an athletics check.
All my base numbers are terrible, so let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see.
But your brain's messed up. That's
17.
Awesome. So yeah, you shoot up out of your seat, and you knock one of the key cards off of the moderator as they're walking by. They're like, "Oh, take it easy. We'll get it figured out." And their key cards on the floor now, and you're able to snag it.
Right, so I make a big deal out of it too, and I'm like, yeah, I can't take it easy. I'm supposed to be working. I know. It's really important to me. And I'm just like going on, and they're just like, don't know what to do with me.
Awesome. So Sid has a key card. Gizmo and Ruby, you created this distraction. And Zig Zag and Ravenne, you're following the security guards, and they take you to the what did I say was the security center? I think it was. Yeah, they take you to the 10th floor, and you meet with Magnum, who's the head of security. He's like this really intense looking bald-headed guy, and he's like super jacked. He's got American flags on his arm, and the other arm has like red, white, and blue tattooed on it like a sleeve.
Can he be like 2 feet tall?
No, he's a big dude. He's like 6'5". And
what uniform is he wearing that like we can see his arm tattoos? Like, okay, dude.
He's wearing a bulletproof vest with like
and no shirt
no
underneath.
shirt underneath.
Oh, the chafing. All I can think of is chafing.
Yeah, and he's wearing combat pants, like military pants with combat boots. And he has the biggest, dirtiest handlebar mustache. So you walk in to meet Magnum, and he's like, "Oh yes, ma'am. I heard that you had a problem when you came onto our premises here. What is it I can do for you?"
Yeah, where was your security team? I was promised when my publicity team made the plans to visit Omnitech that I would have security, that I would get a guided tour of the facility, because I believe your PR department and my publicity department had an understanding that this was sort of a beneficial arrangement, and there was no security that followed me around. I had to make my own way to the gift shop where I was planned for 30 minutes to do a signing, but everyone mobbed me right coming out of the elevators. There was no table set up. I had to find my own markers.
Go ahead and give me
no tour.
Give me a persuasion check.
All Zig Zag is doing is persuasion. 21.
Awesome. You see Magnum looks at you and he's like, "Ma'am, the only PR I know is plastic explosives and revolvers. All right. So I don't know nothing about no here PR team, but I'll tell you this right here. You come up here in my watch and they don't treat you right. Magnum's gonna do something about it."
Thank you. I knew I could trust you. When I saw your face, Magnum, is it Mr. Magnum? Officer Magnum? What do you prefer?
You can just call me Magnum PI, ma'am.
Magnum PI. Absolutely. When I first saw your face, I said, this is a man who is going to take care of all of my problems. And I am in your willing hands here. Whatever you need us to do.
He holds up his arm. He's like, "You see this right here, ma'am? This American flag. I pledge allegiance to this flag every single day. When I get up in the morning, when I lay down at night, kiss my good mama sweet night. All right, look, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but I'll tell you one thing right here. I'm gonna get you taken care of.
Yes.
So like a tour then?
Yeah, where's our tour?
He kind of points to one of his officers, like, you get this lady a tour right now. I don't want to hear any more about it. And you see the officer salute him, and you are taken out of the room by the two security guards.
Love to take his business card also as I leave. I just want to have him on speed dial.
You see he reaches in his desk, and he pulls out a business card, which looks like it's like from 1950. It's so old. The font is so big. And he's like, ma'am, if you have any more problem, you give me a call, and I'll take care of it personally.
I look over at the card
Bless
and I'm like,
your heart.
is that a bald eagle on the side?
It has a watermark.
It's a national treasure, and I pay my respects whenever I can. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you all gracing us with your presence, Miss Zig Zag. I'm a big fan of you in a caterpillar suit.
God bless America, am I right?
And no place else. And you see,
and no place else.
You are led out of Magnum's office by the security team, and you see one of the guys.
I only want to talk to Magnum forever. I don't want any of this anymore. I just want Magnum.
One of the security guys is like, we'll give you a tour right away. So sorry. We'll show you how to navigate the building through the security tunnels. That way we won't be bothered by other people wanting autographs.
Thank you. And what were your two names?
I'm Officer Penny, and this is Officer Diggins.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Zig Zag. Penny Diggins.
Yes,
Rick
ma'am,
Diggins?
it's Diggins. No,
it's a different one.
No, actually, Rick is my cousin. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
He's a man about town, but I myself am a really simple person. But anyway, let's get your tour started. So Officer Diggins and Officer Penny take you on a tour through the security tunnels.
We're actually somehow better at infiltration. We're in secret tunnels.
You are in the secret security tunnels, thanks to our good friend Magnum.
Penny and Diggins.
But aren't you trying to get to really high floors? But you're going down in the tunnels. Just asking.
You never know what you can
friend.
Just wondering.
Who said we have to be up high in the tower? Who said that?
Sometimes you go down to go up, you know?
All that in the chat. Okay.
You gotta get up to get down. Okay.
So Gizmo, Ruby, and Sid, you all have the key card now, and it seems like folks are pretty distracted thanks to Gizmo. What would you like to do?
So I run up to Ruby and Gizmo. I'm like, I got one of those key cards. Let's get in the elevator now.
Perfect. We beeline it to the elevator.
Awesome. So you head to the elevator, and once you get inside, you see that it goes from the 15th floor to the 25th floor.
Oh my God, what are we in New York?
Goodness sake.
Yeah.
You scan the card, and you're headed up to the 25th floor. So Ravenne and Zig Zag, you've been kind of going around the building and learning about things. So much trivia about Omnitech and the history of it, and their founder and CEO Finnick, and all his great accomplishments. And you are now at the gift shop, and you see that Officer Diggins is like, well, that concludes the tour. I'm sorry that we can't take you any higher in the building, but for security purposes, no outside personnel are allowed to go any further than this.
What does the security tunnel look like?
So it's just a really small hallway that you can only walk down single file, like in between the walls of the.
It's like when you find those random hallways in malls where it's like, there's a bathroom down here, I swear, but it's not part of the mall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like all tile, and not even painted or anything. It looks like people don't clean back here either. It's really dirty.
Are there their own staircases and elevators?
Yes, actually. So in the security tunnel, there's like a dumb waiter that you have to use. And so one of the guards will have to roll you up, and then the other one will send it back down and all that kind of stuff. And as you're going through the tunnel on the dumb waiters and stuff, you see they're like, Mr. Finnick said that he'll replace this as soon as he can. It's just we haven't really had the budget for it, and but we have a new entertainment complex that's opening up next week. So if you want to come back, maybe you can do a concert in the entertainment complex.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this Finnick guy sounds really cool. Do you think we'll get to meet him?
Oh, Mr. Finnick is really busy, so maybe we'll be able to set up another tour.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just, like Zig Zag's really busy too, and she's in the building, and there's probably not another opportunity to see her like this, ever again. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, but it's fine. It's fine.
Go ahead and do persuasion.
Uh-huh. Hold on. 16.
Yeah, Officer Penny's like, we're not supposed to, but I really don't want Magnum yelling at us again. So, okay.
You won't tell.
Look, all right, we'll take you to meet Mr. Finnick, but you have to be really quick. He's a really busy guy, and we can't take too much of his time.
Yeah, no, I thought that this was part of the publicity. We would take a couple photos together, we'd promote Omnitech, and obviously they're a big supporter of the arts. They're up on pop culture. Like, this should have been part of it. So we'll be in and out as fast as you guys need, but this should have been happening already.
All right, we're going to have to go through the office building because the security tunnels don't go to Finnick's office, but
Wait, how
we'll take
far
you
up
there.
do they go? I'm sorry, how are you supposed to protect the man in charge if your security tunnels don't go up that high? What do they stop one floor below?
Well, we're actually not allowed to discuss that information with outside personnel.
Oh, because you don't want to be embarrassed about how little you care about protecting your CEO? Oh, I get it. No, I see how it is.
You see Officer Benny is like, ma'am, I don't even know if you've been NDA'd. I don't know what else to say. I'm really sorry.
Do you think I could have gotten this far if I didn't sign an NDA?
They kind of look at each other and like, yeah, she has a point. Okay, you know what? We don't know who messed up your agenda for today, but we're going to make it up to you. And they take you out through the gift shop, and as you come out in the gift shop, everybody's like, yeah, Zig Zag is back. And then you walk through the back elevator, and they're like, oh. So the security people are taking you and Raven to meet Finnick. Gizmo, Sid, and Ruby, you get to the 25th floor.
We're like,
Wait, was this what we wanted? I'm not genuinely sure now.
I felt like we didn't really have a choice at that point, so.
I was literally, as Raven was talking to those people, I literally was Googling, or looking up in the rules, how do I knock people out?
So...
I mean, as far as he knows, we're just here for a little company visit.
He certainly doesn't think that that's true, but that's
No,
fine.
it's fine, it's fine. I like to believe that he's a busy man.
And he forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot that the girl he tried to kill was coming to his power.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to reign terror somewhere else and
Right.
has his attention divided.
For sure, yeah.
So Gizmo, Ruby, and Sid get to the 25th floor, and when the door opens, there's like a skywalkway that leads across to another
That's
part
never a good sign.
of the building. So you all are on your way, gradually and slowly making your way towards the top. Zig Zag and Raven, once you get into the elevator with Officer Diggins and Officer Penny, Penny takes out a magnet-looking key, and holds it up to the elevator panel that currently only goes to floor 15. And once the key registers with the panel, a button appears that says Executive Suite, and they press that button, and you start to head up towards the Executive Suite to meet with Fennec. And
I squeeze the little plush robot for comfort.
as you squeeze the robot for comfort, you all start to ascend toward the Executive Suite. And that's where we're going to stop for this week. So our band of bandits has made their way undetected somehow through Omnitech, and they are continuing to race against the
We're
clock.
lovers, not fighters.
Yeah, sort of.
So tune in next time to find out what happens when Zig Zag and Ravenne meet with Fennec. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then.